Hello, it's Katrin with Blend Precisely, and we are live on our number 49. And yeah, so I just wanted to check quickly, as always, if I'm live and you can hear me, and I think that should be the case. Just a second. Yeah, so everything should be fine. Yes, it's working. Okay, well, hello today. So if you're catching this live, I welcome everyone. If you see the live a little bit later, then I welcome you too, just a little bit later. So that's basically it. For today, I wanted to show you, we're going to have a new Blend Precisely 3.0 release coming up in the beginning of August. And you will be seeing quite a new layout, but also a few new functionalities. And I wanted to take you through a few already and wanted to show you just what we have right now currently available for you, but also thinking, you know, if you have any feedback, you can still give some feedback right now before we fully release it. And that is in terms of functionalities, but also a few features or anything else you might want to see. There's never a guarantee that it will make it in the current release, but there is a guarantee that it will happen just in a month from now or 2 months. So there's always a lot going on, and often software is a little bit unexpected and will take a little bit longer than you think. But what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to share, I have a little slideshow ready with all the new features. And then I also going to talk to you about some of the new features in the new release coming up. So today is the 21st. Wait a second, is it the 21st of 21st of July exactly, and the new release should be happening around the 1st of August. So without further ado, it's always a little bit exciting, but let me know in the comments if you see anything you like. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you like. But I will share my screen with you now. And then you can let me know. And I'm going to go into full screen mode. It's July 20th. Donna, hello. Yeah, July 21st. I feel like this year is like slipping away like crazy. It just goes. Nice to see you here, Donna. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and show you. Sorry. I'm talking a little bit fast, right? Sorry. A glass of water would be really, really good right now. You know, I'm not sick. It's literally something what I just swallowed. Okay, let me share my screen. And then I will come back to the comments. And I will show you the little setup. So you know that I love Canva. And I did my little presentation in Canva. All right, and you should be seeing it in a moment. And yes, you do. And here we go. And I'm going to check quickly on my phone always. Okay, so, okay, I'm going to just hide that. And then it should be coming up in a second. And I'm going to put this away. And I'm going to go into presentation mode. For you guys who have not seen Canva or use Canva, I can only highly recommend Canva. All right, so here we go. We are currently in the login screen, and I took screenshots because, as I said, Seth is still working on it, and I will be showing you screenshots and just talk a little bit about it. So this is going to be the new login page, and we did a little bit of a redesign here and simplified everything a little bit more, and we're using our branding colors more, and this is basically how it goes when you first log into the screen. So always let us know if you like it or you don't or anything else. Then the next thing we are implementing, and that is per request from a few people, percentages. So we're going to have the new Cosmetic Mode available, as you can see here. Oh, by the way, yes, important too. The layout is going to be a little bit more new as well. It's going to show you the little cards, we call them, next to each other, more in a round version now. So everything gets a little bit of a new look and feel. And that makes it a little bit softer to the eye. We're still thinking about the background color to either leave it like this because it's friendly and light, but maybe also to change it. Up here, this is not fully done yet, but we are creating the recipe name. So you're literally getting the, the raw version right now of a software program being not developed, but enhanced, I would say. So you're seeing this version here. And this is going to be where you can create or look for your recipes. Then there will be a save and a new button and so on. So it's going to change a little bit. But this screenshot basically shows you the new cosmetic mode. And I will show you in a moment, it will be also available in your preferences. But we are so used here in the aromatherapy world to do drops and grams or milliliters and ounces, basically creating almost like a cooking recipe, right? So the cosmetic world, and that's why we called it cosmetic mode, is only working in milliliters, grams, and percentage, and not in drops because of the inaccuracy of drops and or tablespoons or teaspoons or anything else. So we now will have cosmetic mode available, and that you can switch easily on and off. So that's the first thing. Once it's switched on, everything switches to basically you giving, or this one is by default 100 grams or milliliters, depending on your preferences. You can actually set it to percentage and grams and milliliters. And then it will be showing you the percentages here. So if you actually calculate your formulation in percentages, this one will give you the percentages. And then it, under show more statistics, it will actually spit out the grams or what it will be. So this version, and you can print it then as well. So this version is going to be really, really nice, especially if you do like stock blends or any kind of formulation. Actually, if you start working in grams and milliliters, it's going to come in really, really handy. So I create my recipes based on percentages, and that way it will calculate automatically. So this one will always be black at 100% because you put in 100 grams, and then it should always match 100% of your blend. If it doesn't match 100% of your blend, it will turn red and it will say, you're over or you're under to your set total grams here. So it will give you like a little alarm sign that it's not fully 100%, but you will be able to save it. It just, we didn't want you to be restricted to needing to have it 100%, because sometimes we know in formulation, if you boil water, it evaporates and then you need to add something else and so on. So it's just a suggestion to give you a little notification. It's not at 100%. Also, here are the preferences. So if you remember the preferences, we actually got in like a few weeks back or a month or 2 months back, and you were able to say, show only my ingredients or show only my components. Now you can also say cosmetic mode on or off. So that is a choice which will happen as well. And then if you create a preferred unit, or if you mention a preferred unit here, milliliters, drops, or grams, that will actually also show up right here. So it will be pre-populated now, always with 1. And then it will take the first preference you have in your preferences. So if we go back and you mentioned here milliliters, that's what's going to show up here. So it's a little bit pre-populated, not fully empty, just to get you going. And you will see the 1 and then your preference, the first preference. So if we go further on, and we're going to come here for a moment. So just quickly, we will be adding, that was the first screen, login, the cosmetic. We will be adding now here the name or your formulations to search for. It's going to come up here. Then you're going to have a save and print and all of these ones also here, because these ones are tiny little ones. That one is the print, the delete, and the clear. But we will have them up here as well. And then you will have like a little add button. That's going to come down and get a little bit bigger. So again, keep in mind, it's not live yet. It's going to be live in the first week of August. But Seth is working on it, and I wanted to give you already a preview of everything. So what we are really, really interested in, A, what do you think? And B, what is your favorite feature within Blend Precisely? I'm really, really curious about this. What you like most about Blend Precisely. And that is, of course, coming from somebody who created this software for years now, and with Seth working on it for hours and hours and hours. We are just really, really curious. What do you like about Blend Precisely the best? And with that, of course, as always, thank you, thank you, thank you, Seth and Katrin. But I'm going to get out of my mode here and go back to StreamYard and say remove the screen and see exactly, Donna. We are not cooking. We are formulating beautiful and awesome products. Exactly. That's it. So we want to keep this in mind. And why Donna is saying that is because she's, I know that she's taking right now the class from Tisserand as well with Lisa. And I think more and more aromatherapists are actually going down the road of using percentages all the time. So using percentages and then putting them into grams or milliliters, depending what you're formulating, is really helpful, because you can reproduce the same blend over and over and over again. It's much, much easier to go back and create a new blend again. So again, what is your favorite feature in Blend Precisely? If you want to name that, if you watch it now or later, just type it into the comments. I will check it. And then also, is there anything what you did not like about the new design? Or if you have a wish, let us know too, because we would love to incorporate that. And yes, we are getting the stock blends in, and yes, we are getting the inky names in and all of that. But the cosmetic version or the cosmetic blending with the percentage came first. So we are implementing that, and that was quite a big animal, because we are actually really trying to give you the most accurate option. And it's still, you can go back and forth, but give you the most accurate option in creating your aromatherapy, or for that, if you do cosmetic as well, your cosmetic blends. Yeah, and Donna is saying it's so much more accurate and a lot easier to scale up and down. I agree. It really is. So yeah, so jump in, watch the video if you're coming later on. There were some great new features. There are some great new features coming up. And then also let us know what your most favorite feature in Blend Precisely is. Type it into the comments. You're welcome, Donna. Let us know. Thank you so much for everything you do. Well, thank you. Well, I will see you tomorrow, Donna, as well on our call. And thanks for watching, and thank you for everything as well. So I will see you next week back, same day, same time. And as always, have a lovely, lovely day. All right. Bye-bye, everyone. Ciao. Seth and Katrina, my favorite. You are awesome. Donna, thank you.